Alright guys, how's it going? Time for a cup of tea. I think I've woken up now. I was very tired when I made my other videos today. I think I woke up at 5 o'clock or something like that. I'm still tired though. Anyway, we spoke about Tim Steidten on here before, right? How that would be, you know, a possible, you know, great partnership duo, him and Alonso, you know, from their previous working relationship. And it sounds like Liverpool have got him under consideration, which would make perfect sense. I didn't get a chance to talk about this yesterday, but this is a headline in the Mail that says West Ham back transfer chief Tim Steidten by appointing his younger brother Moritz. And I believe Adam Naylor, that runs a Liverpool channel, touched on that as well. So West Ham back transfer chief Tim Steidten by appointing his younger brother Moritz and friend Maximilian Hahn to the club's scouting and recruitment team. Now, only a few days ago, it was starting to sound like this guy was going to be on, you know, definitely leaving West Ham in the summer, regardless of any interest from Liverpool. And it seems like West Ham are doing everything they can to keep him at the club. And it says here, West Ham fear that sporting director Tim Steidten could be targeted by Liverpool. Moritz Steidten, appointed as head of international scouting and recruitment. I want to see what it says about his friend. So his brother comes from German club Werder Bremen, where he'd been in a post since July 2015. Maximilian Hahn, another friend of Steidten's, has also joined the scouting team. So these are like, I mean, I'm not really sure I need to read the rest of the article to you, to be honest, because what else can it say? Well, it says Mail Sport reported on January 31st that Steidten was keen on bringing his younger brother and Hahn to the club. The appointments come as a boost to West Ham, you know, amid fears that Steidten could be targeted by Liverpool. The Hammers had been braced for interest in their lauded transfer chief, who only joined the East London club in the summer. Then it talks about the players that he was heralded with signing. David Moyes and Steidten started on the wrong foot, but have patched up relations. It was understood the sporting director was not entirely settled at the club and believed he should have more control. But the appointment of his brother and friend solidifies his position and demonstrates his growing influence behind the scenes. So there are other things I want to talk to you about to do with the sporting director situation at Liverpool, but I'm going to do a separate video on following this one. So I mean, okay, his brother and his friend have gone to West Ham, right? You would look at that, wouldn't you, and think, well, maybe he's decided that he's going to give it a go there. That's what you would think, right? But if Liverpool did offer him something, could you not argue that, well, he could turn around and say, look, my brother and, you know, such and such, his mate, whoever he's called, have recently just come in to assist me. You know, they're part of my team. Liverpool are going to turn around and say, bring them then, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? So, on initial thoughts, I'm thinking, you know, maybe it won't happen in terms of him coming to Liverpool. That's my initial thoughts, and I think that would be a fair thing to think. But equally, there's the other side of him that says, well, when you go somewhere, you can take people with you. But I'm not sure. You see, the way you've got to think of it like this. If you're Steidten and you're speaking to your brother and your friend about working together, and there's a possibility that you might go to Liverpool, right? Wouldn't you be saying to those two guys, Or wouldn't they be saying to you, do you not think you should wait and see what happens with Liverpool first? Before we, like, you know, move over there and, you know, try and find somewhere to live and settle down. Families, you know, might be involved with, you know, partners and kids. You're not going to want to drag people around all the time. So for the sake of a few weeks, months at most, I think the Liverpool sporting director thing, I think we're going to hear about that very soon, to be honest with you. Do you understand my point? Like, if it was me, if I was Steidten, I'd be going, look, lads, listen, I know I want you to come and work with me, but there's a chance I might go into Liverpool, just hang fire. And if I was the one saying to them, why don't you come with me to West Ham, you know, they might turn around, or you think they would turn around and say, but what happens if Liverpool come? So the only thing it makes me think, and I'm speculating here, guys, no one's saying nothing, purely speculation and discussion, and that's why we're here. And you can chime in with your thoughts. It makes me think, has Steidten got wind that Liverpool are sorted already? That's the only thing I can think of. Because I just don't see that he turns down Liverpool. It was only the other week, wasn't it? Or a week ago, I can't remember, you know what my memory's like. Where he was basically saying, yeah, great club, yeah, you know, wanting the jobs. You know what I'm saying? So, if his brother and mate have been appointed and come in now, that doesn't happen overnight. That's been brewing for a few weeks or so, right? So I would come to the conclusion that he's turned around and said, nah, it's a non-starter, so we can go ahead and do what we were originally going to do. In some ways, I hope I'm wrong, because, and I could be, because I'm only toying with ideas, because I think Steidten and Alonso would be a good combo. But that's if we're going down the route of Alonso being appointed Liverpool manager, isn't it? So, like you, I'm sure you're like, do you know what, don't? I just want it fucking sorted as soon as possible. We need a sporting director in as soon as possible. You know, the summer's fast approaching. We're nearly into March, right? We're not far off. 9 days, 10 days. March, April, May, June. A few months away, you know, from the summer. We need a sporting director in, and we need that sporting director in place, liaising with the incoming manager, regardless if he's in employment somewhere else or not. Like, what we're going to do. Right, you stay, you know, like, you stay where you are, focus on what you're doing. I'll, you know, we'll start building this, you know, for the summer, for when you come in. So, I just wonder, do you see my thinking here, guys? Those two people being appointed at West Ham could suggest he's going to stay there. But why would you make that decision now? You'd be holding out thinking, chance of me going to Liverpool here. The real fucking deal. Or has he gone, don't worry fellas, if I go to Liverpool, you're coming with me? I don't know. Liverpool got their own fucking people, can't take everyone. But no, I think Liverpool would, if they were critical appointments, you know, and they really wanted Steidten, and he says, well, I'll take the job, but these are my trusted lieutenants, I want these people with me. I can't see why Liverpool would say no, really, when you think about it, if they really wanted him. Or is Steidten being told something and he knows he's not in the running anymore? I haven't got the answers, guys. I've only got the theories and possibilities and that, so let me know what you think. If you appreciate the video, please give me a thumbs up. Doesn't mean you agree with me, and more importantly, please leave a comment.